His name was James Byron Dean. He was an actor. He died in 1955 at the age of 24. He had starred in just 3 pictures, only one of which had been released prior to his death. Yet before he was in his grave, he was already a myth. What you're about to see is one man's recollection, an image of the actor as seen through the eyes of a friend. Like all memories, it is intensely personal, elusive, and incomplete. Yet it refuses to die.
Dina? He was the last guy in the world I would have picked for a friend. Matter of fact, thought he was a joke when we first met. I was in college back in 1950. We were doing Shakespeare's Macbeth. Jimmy was playing the part of Malcolm. There sure wasn't anything so special about him then. Not that I could see, anyway. At least not at first.
Before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls. The first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, as would be newly planted with the time.
Who's your hick playing Malcolm?
Transfer student from Santa Monica City College. His name's James Dean.
Oh, yeah, Dean. I can't ever remember his name.
Don't bother. I get a feeling that's one name you'll never see in lights.
You aren't kidding.
Will you two hush up?
Myself and violent hands took off her life. This.
What needful else?
And what needful else?
That call upon us.
That calls upon us. By the grace of grace, we shall perform in measure, time, and place. So, thanks to all at once, and to each one, whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
Sure.
Jim, excuse me. There's someone over here I'd like you to meet, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Willie. Where have you keep with yourself?
Cramming for midterms. Listen, would you mind not calling me Willie? I really hate that.
Whatever you say. Anything out there look good?
Only this one.
Oh, apartment on Comstock, huh?
Probably too expensive, though. What's the matter, tired of fraternity life?
Yeah, guess not my speed.
You're not supposed to do that.
Why? You want somebody else to get there first?
You're really something.
You checking out a dorm?
Yeah, I can't concentrate. It's like a barracks.
Where you headed now?
Up to Hollywood. Guy that says he can get me a job as an usher over at CBS.
You mind for a bum ride? I got to see some agent up there.
For a TV commercial?
Who said anything about going through with it?
Well, sooner or later, you're going to have to pay the piper.
Yeah.
You don't get something for nothing, not in this town anyway.
Yeah, well, You let me worry about that. How'd you make out? Over at CBS?
I start Monday. Doesn't pay much, but work is work. Gotta start somewhere. Hey, maybe I could get you in too.
What, you mean it, Willie? Oh, that'd be fantastic. Because I've got to start learning. I mean, really learning. You see, ever since I was a kid, well, I've always known I was going to be an actor. I mean, do you ever get the feeling that your destiny's not in your own hands? Like there's something you just got to do, and you have no control over it? Well, that's how I feel about acting.
You really think it's possible, huh?
I mean, make it big. Shoot. Only thing stopping you is you. Huh. You know, Willie, you and me make a good team. Now we can learn from one another.
How do you mean?
Well, like the other day when you're talking about Tchaikovsky. Mm-hmm. Shoot, I don't even know where that is.
Tchaikovsky's a who, not a where? He was a Russian composer.
There, you see what I mean? Hey, why don't we share a place?
Room together?
Sure, why not? Hey, what do you say we take a look at this place on Comstock, huh?
I don't know.
See, there you go.
What do you mean, there I go? There I go what?
Putting up barriers. Listen up. Life happens. Take a chance. What do you got to lose?
Okay.
Okay.
Why not? Only on one condition. You gotta stop calling me Willie.
Scout's honor.
Some Boy Scout. Next you'll swear on your mother's grave.
My mother's dead. My mother died when I was wee. Maybe that's why I'm me.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought I heard you mention her like she was still alive and, you know.
No, that's my Aunt Hortense.
Hortense?
Hortense. I call her Mom. She and my Uncle Marcus raised me. Back in Indiana.
No offense, honest.
You know, Willie, I got a feeling. If you and me stick together, we're going to take this old town. We're going to grab it by the tail and give it a spin.
First thing I want you to know, this is not a formal acting class. As a matter of fact, let me get something straight. I'm not here to teach you acting. I'm here to learn along with you. See, learning to act is a continuing process. Acting is a craft, a serious profession. It takes time, patience, study, and a great deal of sacrifice. Okay, now what is acting exactly? If I were asked to sum it up in one word, I would say concentration, total involvement. That's what acting is all about. Now don't forget, you hate each other's guts. You hate each other. Now the watch isn't important. The important thing is who gets it. Here. I don't want to feel that you're just acting. Okay? Go ahead.
Give me the watch.
Why should I?
Because it's mine. Give it to me.
Go to hell.
You tell him to go to hell.
Listen, you little creep.
What are you calling a creep, you phony?
You're a phony! Go ahead. Feel it.
Don't mean I'm not a phony.
That's it. Good. All right, now, hold it. Break it up. I said break it up. That's enough. Come on. Break it. Oh, so what's the matter with you? Look, in case I forgot to mention it, you're not supposed to kill each other. This is just an improvisation. I don't know what sense memory or what personal experience you guys drew on, but you're getting the idea. Oh, boy, you're getting the idea. All right, everybody, let's take a break.
Well, it's about this little prince who comes from a very distant planet, very tiny star, And one day, he meets this fox. And so he asks the fox to play with him, because he's lonely. But the fox says he can't, because he hasn't been tamed. So the little prince asks the fox what tamed means. To establish ties, said the fox. To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who's just like 100,000 other little boys. I have no need of you. To you, I am nothing more than a fox who is like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you will be unique in all the world. To you, I shall be unique in all the world. If you tame me, it will be as if the sun came to shine on my life. You see the grain fields down yonder? You have hair which is the color of gold. Think how wonderful it will be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back the thought of you. Oh, and I shall love to listen to the wind in the wheat. Well, the fox gazed at the little prince for a long time. Please, tame me, he said. So the little prince tamed the fox. And then the hour of his departure drew near. Ah, said the fox, I shall cry. Well, it is your own fault, said the little prince. I've never wished you any sort of harm, and now you're going to cry? Yes, that is so, said the fox. Then it's done you no good at all. Oh, it has done me good, said the fox, because of the color of the wheat fields. Goodbye, said the little prince. Goodbye, said the fox. And now, here is a very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. Men have forgotten this truth, but you must never forget it. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed.
Of all the people he managed to tame, I don't think he ever did better than Dizzy. And of all the people who tried to tame him, I think she probably came the closest.
Why'd you stop? Did you ever make it with another guy?
Are you serious?
I gotta prepare a scene for class. I don't know how to approach it.
What's it about?
It's about this guy had a thing once. with his best friend. Ever since, it's been tearing him apart.
That's a rough one.
I don't mean kid stuff. Everybody does that. I mean, really. Did you ever?
You?
Why not?
What? Come on. Man, I've known you to flatten guys for even joking about it.
No, that was before I was committed to my craft.
What's that got to do with it?
Oh, grow up, Willie. We're not in college anymore. This is the real thing. This is life. And that's a part of it. Well, you know what Stanislavski says. An actor has to be prepared.
They go for writers, too?
All artists. We owe it to our craft to experience everything we can.
What, are you selling it? Maybe some things are better left to imagination.
No.
Even for an artist.
No. Life's too short. I want to do it all. Besides, you know what they say.
Huh.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
Are you kidding? I wouldn't even know how to go about it. I mean, if and when I was ready to experiment. What's going on?
Get dressed.
Huh?
Just get up and put some clothes on. Some jeans and a shirt's okay.
What for? Where are we going?
Oh, come on, you shut up and do what I tell you.
Hey, you know what time it is? I gotta go to work in the morning.
You've got to make certain sacrifices for your art.
Bull, I'll bet Brando gets his sleep.
No, this one.
I hate that one.
Will you shut up and put it on?
You know, you're crazy. You get up in the middle of the night, you get completely dressed. Why aren't you getting dressed?
Oh, well, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. What's the game?
Oh, there's no game. Just listen to me and do exactly as I tell you.
I don't think I like this.
This may be the most important step you ever take as an artist. It's gonna take guts.
I know I don't like this.
You know the Astor Bar over on Times Square?
Yeah, what about it?
I want you to go over there. Just go to the bar and order a beer.
Yeah, then what?
Nothing. Just wait.
What am I waiting for?
You'll see. Things will start happening.
What kind of things?
Things. That's what you're there for. That's what you're gonna find out.
I think one of us is nuts. And if I go through with that, then it's gotta be me. Why don't you do these things?
Call me if you got any questions. Dina! Dina!
Must be out of my mind.
Hi. Hi. I'm Ray.
Bill.
Glad to meet you, Bill. Can I buy another beer? Sure.
Yeah?
It's me.
Where are you?
I'm at a phone in the Astor.
Well, how's it going?
I'm not sure. Some guy just asked me back to his place for a drink.
Yeah?
What do you think I should do?
Well, what do you want to do?
You know, I don't think I'm ready for this.
Why? Don't you like him?
I don't even know him. Besides, it's not the point. What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it really ought to be somebody you've tamed first.
I beg your pardon?
It's my mistake, Willie. Come on home. I hate this town. It's cold and it's dirty and it's depressing.
And you hated Hollywood, too.
That was phony. This is ugly.
Where would you like it to be, huh?
Home. On the farm. This is the best time of year for it, too. Leaves are beginning to change. Harvest is almost in. Mom's starting to put up preserves for winter.
My, I can smell the home-baked bread right now.
Well, cut it out, will you? When do we leave?
Why don't we?
We can leave right now, right this very minute. Yeah?
You serious? You can't just take off like that.
Why not?
Okay, and what if this part comes up for Jim? Oh.
What part?
I auditioned for See the Jaguar. It goes into rehearsal in a week or so. Opens in the fall.
In the fall?
Yeah.
It's a central character. He could steal the show.
Oh, we gotta get the part first.
Nobody ever tells me anything.
Oh, come on. I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to get your hopes up again. For nothing. Besides, I heard they want Tony Perkins.
I never heard of him. When are you gonna know? When are you gonna know, huh?
A week or so.
Well, guess that shoots the trip back home.
Why? Indiana's not the moon, you know. If anything came up, my agent could let us know when he could send us a telegram. We could be back in 24 hours.
Well, that brings up one other little point. Trivial, I know, but where are we going to get the money for the bus fare?
No.
Oh.
Really?
What bus fare?
Ah.
The farm was like a tonic for all of us, but especially for Jim. Marcus and Hortense were just what he needed. He was home, and happier than I'd ever known him. The telegram cut short our visit to the farm. But before we left Fairmont, Jim had one last goodbye. From there, we thumbed our way back to good old New York.
I don't get it. You got such great reviews for The Immoralist. Why walk off a Broadway hit?
I didn't get along with the director, so I gave my notice opening night.
Just to do a picture in Hollywood?
Oh, for Kazan. You kidding?
What's the name of it?
East of Eden.
Good part?
Lead.
Oh, is that all?
How's the writing?
Doing a little TV. Nothing to brag about. Hey, you ever see Dizzy?
She took off. Virgin Islands or someplace. To dance. Kazan thinks I could win an Academy Award for this role. They never wrote me an Oscar, though.
Why not, if you deserved it?
You gotta be loved in Tinseltown, Willie. They're gonna hate my guts.
Who's they?
The Philistines. The dull accountants who sit behind the big desks and tell us what art is. Us, the talent. Us, the creative people. That's why they hate our guts, Willie. We're special. We got the gift. Gods have smiled on us. They know without us they're nothing. They come and go. We abide.
You make it sound like it's them again us.
I know the game out here, Willie. I played it for a while, remember? You let them and they'll treat you like so much raw meat. Not me. Not anymore.
You've changed, Dana. Never heard you talk like this.
Winged flights of harpies have escorted this trip of vengeance back to Tinseltown, Willie. Only from now on, I'm the piper. They dance to my tune. Why'd you agree to do it if it's such a lousy script?
Because in this business, you take what you can when you can.
Oh, man. Where's your integrity?
Oh, don't give me that integrity, Bull. If nobody gives you a hand, you're on your own. You grab what comes along, right?
Well, nobody gave me a handout.
I said a hand, not a handout.
I heard what you said, and I'm telling you, nobody did a damn thing for me.
Oh, come on, Dina. This is me, Willie. You trying to tell me nobody ever made it easier for you? Nobody opened a few doors, paved the way a little bit?
That's right. You're damn right.
What are you getting so excited about?
Listen, nobody did a damn thing for me. I don't owe anything to anyone. Not one stinking favor. Not one lousy penny. I did it all myself. I don't kiss anybody's butt.
Lose your boats? Willie, didn't you hear me knocking?
Sorry, Dina. I didn't feel like talking to anyone.
What's going on? Why didn't you stick around after the preview?
Couldn't face it.
Picture's that bad, huh?
Dad. Why didn't you tell me so I could be prepared? I figured good, you know. But man, I wasn't ready for something like that.
King Kong and CinemaScope.
No, Bo. I'm really happy for you.
Happy for me. Feel a little sorry for yourself?
I guess it shows, huh?
always did.
Yeah. Only tonight it really hit home. Maybe I'm dense or something. But so help me, I had no idea. I don't know what I thought you were up to these past few years. But I never imagined it was anything like. Watching you up there tonight, believing every word, every move, every gesture. All of a sudden it hit home. It can happen. This is what it's all about. It's not just some dumb dream. It's not a crazy kid game we've been playing. It's for real. And it happened to you. You made it happen. You finally made it happen.
Good evening. This is your Hollywood reporter, Reva Randall, with an urgent warning for Marlon Brando. Watch out, Marlon. James Dean is stealing your act. As you know, I haven't exactly been James Dean's most ardent admirer till now. Well, I spent some time with him on the set of Rebel Without a Cause, and I've got to admit I've changed my stubborn old mind. Confidentially, behind that weirdo act, he's a charmer. And now, director George Stevens has signed Jimmy for his upcoming Giant. Is it any wonder? Warner Brothers tells me that Jimmy now gets over 5,000 fan letters a week. When I asked Elizabeth Taylor how she feels about playing opposite Hollywood's bad boy, she confided, "I can hardly wait."
It's the eyes.
The what?
It's the eyes. It's got to be the eyes. What are you talking about? Did you ever notice how intense nearsighted people look? Like they can see right into your soul?
It does kind of exaggerate your normal intensity.
Well, with the window to the soul. Isn't that what the eyes are supposed to be?
Come on, you serious? You believe that all the movies of men, male, and people, it's all because you're nearsighted?
Well, it's got to be that. What else could it be?
I'd say it took all of a year. Suddenly, Jim was the hottest young actor in Hollywood. True to his word, he was making them dance to his tune. Well, most of them anyway. Her name was Pierre Angeli. For the first time since Dizzy, Jim had found someone he could really care for. Trouble was, she decided to marry the other guy. I don't think he ever got over it. Cute little guy. Where'd you get him?
Liz Taylor?
I love it. What's his name?
I'll call him Marcus. Little Marcus.
Oh, you look old enough to be my father.
Huh? Oh, wow. I shaved back my hair for the last 2 scenes of the picture. Pretty good job, huh? They'll tell you what they want me to do next? Rocky Graziano. Somebody up there likes me.
You gonna accept?
Depends on the script. How's yours coming?
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? The one you're writing for me. The Jekyll and Hyde thing.
Diener, I'd really like to, but I've got to take these TV assignments now. I mean, when I get a little ahead, maybe.
They offered me $100,000 for this one.
Wow.
Let me take care of it.
I appreciate your offer, but I couldn't do that.
Don't worry. You'll earn it.
Hey! I thought you got up to Salinas.
No, I was just leaving. Sandy's gonna follow in the station wagon. Plenty of room. Sure you don't want to come along?
I got a script to write, remember?
Well, can it wait?
Not if you knew my producer. He's got a mean streak this wide.
I just thought I'd ask.
Want me to stop by your place, feed little Marcus?
Nah. I get him away.
How come?
Well, you know what a crazy life I lead. Well, if I went away sometime, never came back.
Yeah, I guess. It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. Especially once you've tamed him, eh?
Listen, Diener. Thanks for the money. I mean, for the script.
Can't hear a word you're saying. I got a split. You stick to it, you hear? I'll be looking over your shoulder. So long.
Where you headed now? Up to Hollywood. Guy that says he can get me a job as an usher over at CBS.
You mind for a bum ride? I got to see some agent up.
For a TV commercial?
Who said anything about going through with it?
Well, sooner or later, you're going to have to pay the piper.
Yeah.
You don't get something for nothing, not in this town anyway.
Yeah, well. You let me worry about that. How'd you make out? Over at CBS.
I start Monday. Doesn't pay much, but work is work. Got to start somewhere. Hey, maybe I could get you in too.
What, you mean it, Willie? Oh, that'd be fantastic. Because I've got to start learning. I mean, really learning. You see, well, ever since I was a kid, well, I've always known I was going to be an actor. I mean, do you ever get the feeling that your destiny's not in your own hands? Like there's something you just got to do, and you have no control over it? Well, that's how I feel about acting.
You really think it's possible, huh? I mean, make it big.
Shoot. Only thing stopping you is you. Huh. You know, Willie, you and me make a good team. Now we could learn from one another.
How do you mean?
Well, like the other day when you're talking about Tchaikovsky.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I don't even know where that is.
Tchaikovsky's a who, now?
He was the last guy in the world I would have picked for a friend. Matter of fact, thought he was a joke when we first met. I was in college back in 1950. We were doing Shakespeare's Macbeth. Jimmy was playing the part of Malcolm. There sure wasn't anything so special about him then. Not that I could see anyway. At least not at first.
Before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth the earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, as would be newly planted with the time, as
Who's your hick playing Malcolm?
Transfer student from Santa Monica City College. Name's James Dean.
Oh, yeah, Dean. I can't ever remember his name.
Don't bother. I get a feeling that's one name you'll never see in lights.
You aren't kidding.
Will you two hush up?
by self and violent hands took off her life. This,
What needful else?
and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace.
Unaware? He was a Russian composer. There, you see what I mean? Hey, why don't we share a place? Room together? Sure, why not? Hey, what do you say we take a look at this place on Comstock, huh?
I don't know.
See, there you go.
What do you mean, there I go? There I go what?
Putting up barriers. Loosen up. Life happens. Take a chance. What do you got to lose?
Okay. Okay, why not? Only on one condition. You gotta stop calling me Willie.
Scout's honor.
Some Boy Scout. Next you'll swear on your mother's grave.
My mother's dead. My mother died when I was wee. Maybe that's why I'm me.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought I heard you mention her like she was still alive. I didn't, you know.
Now, this man, Hortense.
Hortense?
Hortense. I call her Mom. She and my Uncle Marcus raised me. Back in Indiana.
No offense, honest.
You know, Willie, I got a feeling. If you and me stick together.
His name was James Byron Dean. He was an actor. He died in 1955 at the age of 24. He had starred in just 3 pictures, only one of which had been released prior to his death. Yet before he was in his grave, he was already a myth. What you're about to see is one man's recollection, an image of the actor as seen through the eyes of a friend. Like all memories, it is intensely personal, elusive, and incomplete. Yet it refuses to die.
Dina?
We shall perform in measure, time, and place. So, thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.
Sure.
Jim?
Jim, excuse me. There's someone over here I'd like you to meet, okay?
Oh, okay. Hey, Willie. Where you been keeping yourself?
Cramming for midterms. Listen, would you mind not calling me Willie? I really hate that.
Whatever you say. Anything out there look good?
Only this one.
Oh, apartment on Comstock, huh?
Probably too expensive, though. What's the matter, tired of paternity life?
Yeah, guess not my speed.
You're not supposed to do that.
Why? You want somebody else to get there first?
You're really something.
You checking out the dorm?
Yeah, I can't concentrate. It's like a barrack.